Hi and good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending when you're watching this. My name is Mohammed Al-Qahtani, the world champion of public speaking in 2015. As a child, I stuttered so hard through school, yet somehow I was crowned the best speaker in the world.
Please welcome to the stage, first place in our championship, Mohammed Qahtani.
How did that happen? A lot of people might say impossible. It's so hard. It's hard to believe or hard to achieve. But with very simple steps, you can reach to wherever goal you have in mind. You see, each one of us possesses certain skills that he or she have that distinguish them from everybody else. But we do not capitalize on these strengths because we think that they have no use in this world. We often force ourselves to pursue goals just because society says so. And we fear taking that first step toward our goals. I hope after watching these videos, you will think long and hard about that goal that you gave up on, about that dream that you thought it was too far ahead, about that aim that you thought is unachievable. Remember, with the correct mindset, you can do whatever you want. And I hope after watching me, you can be the person that you always wanted to be. How many times have you or a friend of yours have said, I want to be an actor. I want to be a singer. I want to be a famous soccer player. Okay, what's stopping you? I'm afraid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, fear is the biggest wall that's stopping us from reaching our goals. And we all have fear. I might seem comfortable in front of you right now, but I'm terrified. And fear could be the biggest chain that's stopping you from taking that first step. But to beat our fear, we need to find out exactly why are we afraid? What's the reason of our fear? A friend of mine once told me that he has a fear of public speaking. He cannot take the stage. He gets terrified. He starts shaking and sweating. Why? What exactly terrifies you? Well, I'm afraid that I might make a mistake and people will start laughing at me. You see, by knowing the reason, we can find a way to solve it. So I said to him, how about this? Try to memorize every single line in your speech. Even though me, myself, I don't do that and I hate it. But you see, by doing that, he's in the mindset that he will not make a mistake. He did it, and then he was able to take the stage with all ease. What was the reason for your fear? You see, most of our fears stem from one single incident. Have you ever wondered, why do I have such an irrational fear? Most of these incidents happen way early in your childhood, and maybe it's too hard to remember. But if you can, it could help you to beat that fear. You see, us mammals could be easily programmed. In an earlier trip to India, I was walking by the market and I saw this giant elephant. And he was tied with a rope to his foot, but the rope was not attached to anything. And I wondered, how come this elephant doesn't run wild? I asked people around and they said, as a baby elephant, they tie the rope around his foot and they tie it to a rock. And the baby elephant keeps trying and trying, but he cannot break the rope. So now he's programmed that as long as the rope is in my foot, I cannot break it. He grows up, the rock is gone, and he still thinks he cannot break the rope. We are the same. We have an irrational fear that's grown with us since we were children, but we never realized why. There is the story of a lady who has a fear of fire. Why? Because years ago, she left the oven on, which caused her entire house to be burned down, almost killing her children. By knowing the source of the fear, her doctor advised her to safely proof in her kitchen fire extinguishers, an electronic oven that will automatically shut off. And now, by knowing that her kitchen is safe, slowly that fear of fire started to go away. And she went back to her normal life.